So hello again, everybody. If you remember, a couple weeks ago I uploaded a video asking for your help. Right now I'm on spring break and pretty much all I do is eat and sleep, which is bad. So I needed you guys to help me do something a little creative on my channel. So throughout this Monday through Friday, I'm going to be uploading one book review a day. So that'll be 5 book reviews in total this week. And you guys voted on which books you want me to review. So let's get started with day numero uno. I am making these book reviews in no particular order. So today I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling in a Divergent mood. So today I'm going to be reviewing Divergent by Veronica Roth. I was so happy this book was chosen because it's literally one of my favorite books of all time, and I totally did not expect that to happen when I started reading it. I'm going to keep this plot summary really brief and kind of vague because I don't want to give a lot away, because this book, when you read it, I want you guys to get the full experience. Yeah. This is the story of Beatrice, who lives in this very futuristic, dystopian world where society is divided into 5 factions, and each faction kind of represents a virtue. Like there's the Dauntless faction, which kind of represents bravery and adventure and all that stuff. And then Beatrice was born in the Abnegation faction, and that kind of represents selflessness. So she was born and raised very modest, very giving, generous, selfless. That's just kind of how she was raised. But when you turn 16, you're given the choice to either spend the rest of your life in the faction you grew up in, or you can choose a completely new faction and you have to be initiated into their way of life. So Beatrice has to make this huge decision when she's just 16 years old. Is she going to live with her family in the Abnegation faction for the rest of her life, or is she going to choose something completely different, but there's the possibility she might not see her family again? And what she decides kind of shapes the plot for the rest of the story. And from there, it's just, whoa. So one of the things I love, if you couldn't tell already, is just the plot. I'm a sucker for a good dystopian novel. It's just, I love them so much. But Divergent has so much more than that. It's got action, it's got adventure. Every page there's like a new plot twist or something happens. Like you're never bored when you read it, or at least I was never bored when I read this book. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. For you guys who are romance junkies like I am, there is romance in this, but it's never overpowering, it's never too much, you know, like everything is in perfect balance, and that's what I like about it. It's a great story, and it's got all the elements of a great book that I'm sure will keep you entertained, and I'm sure you will thoroughly enjoy. Another thing I love about this book is the characters. Excuse my language, but Beatrice is such a badass, and she's just this awesome female character who just, you know, doesn't give up. She's very strong, she's very intelligent, you admire her for what she does, and I really like that in a book, when you can kind of be like, yeah, that's an awesome character, and wow, look at all the things she's doing at 16 years old. And just besides Beatrice, there are a ton of other characters that are just totally awesome. You like the characters, and you kind of are like admiring the characters for the things they do at such young ages, which is really, really cool. One of the things I really just hate is when people are like, oh, you read YA books, what are you, like 15? Like, I just hate when people naturally assume that because a book is YA, there's like a certain age that you can't read it anymore. Like if I turn 21, oh no, can't read YA anymore because you're not a young adult. Sorry. Like that's so not true. And I think that this book might get lumped as a YA book and maybe not get a lot of attention from other people. But I would say that the themes in this book are really powerful. You know, Beatrice has to choose between her family and, you know, like her heart, what she wants to do, like faction-wise, what she believes in. And that's a really powerful decision. And the things she does at 16 years old and the things she faces are definitely have some really powerful themes that I think are just universal, that I think anyone at any age would really enjoy this book. So if you are looking for the next big thing, I think this is probably it. When Hunger Games came out, the movie was huge, the books got super popular again, you know, it was just, whoa. I think this is going to be it. You know, the movie is in the works, I think, maybe, possibly, I don't really know. And the books are incredible. The second book is incredible because this is a series. Number 2, I love as well. I'm looking forward to number 3, which is coming out, I believe, in the fall. So I think that's going to be just as good, and I think if you give this book a chance, you're really going to enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching this review. Remember to leave a comment, and please, if you didn't like this book, I would love to hear your reasons why, because I have only ever heard good things about this book, and I only have good things to say about this book. So I'd love to hear, your thoughts too. So guys, remember there will be a new book review up tomorrow on one of the books you voted on. So check back my channel tomorrow and I'll have another video for you. Okay? Bye.